So the second Ladies Open semi-final is between Fiona Tully from St. Coman's, the famed St. Coman's handball club in Roscommon, and she'll take on Kilkenny's Ciara Mahon from the Clock club. Ciara is
just wrecked the place.
Nearly after dismantling the sign here just in front of us. So already in the final is Martina McMahon, and she'll play the winner of this upcoming game. Darren Doherty is your referee. And Pauline Gallagher is still my co-commentator. So this should be an intriguing game between the lady from Trinity and the lady from DCU. Or DIT, whichever one it is. Where does Fiona go to
DCU.
college? DCU.
Yeah.
I got it right the first time.
A jelly.
It's a little bit big, but well, I'm going to put you on the spot now anyway, Pauline. Seeing as you played Fiona in the quarter final, and you're a regular training partner of Ciara's, I'm wondering, how do you think this one will go? The other semi-final, or the upcoming game?
This is probably one of the hardest games I think to call, especially in terms of the women anyway, because they both recently played in DCU.
UCD, was it?
No, I played into the UCD. That was doubles. It was singles that they played in.
Ready, yeah.
I think it might have been the DCU one.
Your Ciara, no?
Ciara came out on top that day, but it's tit for tat with these two girls. Like, I mean, they're always beating each other, to be honest.
Okay, you ready?
So, all on the day, all on this 20-minute slot.
You're going to sit on the fence again.
Eyes on the prize.
So we're off and running.
Out.
One for Fiona. We've Darren Doherty reffing, I think.
1-0.
Yeah, I'd already thrown that into the equation.
Oh, had you? Sorry about that.
Side out.
Well done.
Speaking about off and running, Mendelssohn got absolutely murdered last night in the Kentucky Derby. There was all sorts of horses bumped
Gavin,
into them, walked all over
I've been
them.
told to keep you in check about talking about the horses on Facebook Live handball.
So it's Fiona 1, Ciara 0. This is a great rally.
Oh,
Fiona
they're
came
both
out
fired
with
up
it.
anyway, that's for sure. Moving well.
1-8. Out. Thank you.
He's just out.
Mark.
Called by Joe, is that his name? I was calling Michael all day yesterday.
Joe O'Connell, Supremo on Clare Galway. Surprised you didn't know, but I was going to pick you up on it last. Oh my goodness, Fiona.
Nice roof shot.
She was going for
3-1.
a roof shot in the 40 by 20 that time. Of course, Fiona Tully has been one of the most decorated female players at juvenile level over the last number of years. 2 hops from Ciara.
You should call it well done.
Thank you, Ciara. Thank you. Side out.
Very honest player, Ciara.
And
1-3.
both girls, this whoever wins will be their first open final in one wall, I'm presuming.
Side out.
Well, Fiona hasn't been in one anyway, and I don't think Ciara has been, so
I don't think so, yeah. I think that'd be right.
a big prize for either of them to face Martina in the final. Oh, what a shot. Shot A, Fiona Tully, and then she follows it up with a dreadful serve.
We'll hold back now, Gavin.
Terrible stuff after the shot of the tournament. I suppose. Good shot, great open-handed shot in the front of the court. She got her open hand right around that one, Fiona did. She's always been a terrifically talented
Oh, well got.
player.
Oh,
That
just
was
out.
out.
Unlucky.
It always amazes me. She plays in a very casual kind of language
2-3.
style, but she seems to be very effective and always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Great get from Ciara, and she's back up to contest the point again, and that is.
Hold in.
Oh.
Ciara really went for it, but she made contact with the barriers and some
3.
people. I'm not sure should those be replays. I mean, or is it just?
Well, it was
hard
great
luck?
determination from Ciara, man.
Oh,
Good
sure.
shot from Fiona. She didn't give up on it.
4-3.
Good shot.
Good fly shot.
So a
5-3.
3-1 lead to Ciara has evaporated, and Fiona leads 5-3. And we just have a little over 3 minutes gone.
Out ball.
I was thinking that was going to wasn't going to make the wall, and it just bounced
6-3.
above the white paint or the white board. Get in, get in. Oh.
She
She was
nearly
a
had
little
it.
bit slow to react that time. Maybe she didn't see a whole lot of it.
It does.
7-3 in front.
It does be sometimes. I find it can be hard to keep your eye on the ball there with the dark curtains at the
Mark.
side and such vast space around you. You can sometimes lose the ball
8-3.
on its way back in.
How significant the lead is 8-3, Pauline?
Not much when it's that much time going.
Mark.
What does the clock say there? 5.5 minutes, is that right?
9-3.
Virtually in all the games though that I've noticed this weekend,
No.
the person who
Lost.
has led,
Side out.
you know, maybe 9-3, 10-3,
3-9.
10-2 has always went on to win the game. It seems to be very difficult to kind of come from behind, especially
Yeah.
in one wall. You know, you can't take timeouts. Well, I know in the final there's timeouts now, but in the time game of 20 minutes, it seems to be really difficult
Yeah.
to kind of to get a foothold back
9-3.
into the game.
I suppose
I think-
like that. I suppose you have the consistency of the player. I mean, if Fiona was to hit a couple of shots, a couple of serves out, and like that, Fiona or Ciara gets a couple of lucky shots, you know, or good shots.
3-9.
You do, like you said earlier on, you claw back aces very quickly on either side of the board. I mean, 9-3. I wouldn't class 9-3 as a considerable lead when I call the score wrong or the time wrong. Is that 14 minutes, 14 and a half minutes left?
Yeah, 14
Yeah,
minutes,
so
24
like that's
seconds.
huge length of time left at this
9-3.
stage of the game. And by all means,
Great left
they're both
hand there
very
from Fiona.
determined.
Side out. 3-9.
Good shot.
Down. Down.
Oh, I thought that was good. Did you?
No,
4-9.
I wasn't 100%
Four,
concentrated on it, but Fiona thought it was up.
Well, you may get concentrated on it. That's your job here.
9-4.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was down. Good return. I've dodgy eyesight anyway, so
4-9.
I suppose with the activity on the other courts and the background noises, it was kind of sometimes when you're relying on the sound to know whether the ball is up, and then it's going to a board, whereas in the courts it's going to concrete. So there's always a different dynamic. When you're not really fully focused on it, I couldn't really. If Darren Doherty said it was down, I'd be inclined to agree with him. Good shot
Well
from Fiona.
got.
Can Ciara get
Oh.
it? No, she couldn't just
quick on all the shields. That
quite
was a good
reach
shot.
it. I don't know
10-4.
whose jersey Fiona is wearing. Is it? Just trying to see the back of it. She's kind of wears it a good bit now in competitions. I've seen her wearing it there lately.
11-4.
Sure, that's a Roscommon GA or her football club shorts.
Mark.
Maybe that's her club jersey as well.
12-4.
Go games, Jay, go games. No. Oh, her look.
Side out. 4-12.
Looks like Kira's trying something new here. Good serve. Suppose you'd want to be really getting in under them to
Good
make
shot.
maximum effect. Nothing wrong with that there now, but
She
I think
saw.
the aim of the game is to serve down the right and cut it off then into left corner. If
5-12.
possible at all.
Yeah, she saw an opening there and she took it fairly clinically.
Very good serve.
She has changed her serve, all right. Oh, she
Moving
backed
in
back a
on
little
them.
bit.
Yeah.
12-5. Right out.
Dominic Lynch is
5-12.
watching. Kenny Cottrell. There's a blast from the past. I remember playing Kenny a long time ago in Glenmore. I'm presuming that's the same. Kenny Cottrell.
Did he beat you?
God, he did beat me. It was a long time. I think he used to play with a guy called Dominic Fitzgerald, I think. But I think he plays a little bit of
12-5.
racquetball now.
Oh,
Long time since he donned his handball gloves.
oh well got. Oh,
Oh, hard luck, Fiona.
that was a good rally.
5-12.
I think he trains a few kids still in Glenmore, so I wish him the best of luck with that.
Very good.
6-12.
Got 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in the clock. Still a long way to go.
Out.
Kira just dragged it outside as Fiona discards
12-6.
one of her gloves, her right hand glove. Oh, great serve.
Excellent serve.
Great serve from the St. Coleman's lady.
13-6.
Of course, she's one of a long list or a long line of top class female players from the Roscommon Club, the
Absolutely.
Roscommon Town Club.
Many a beating they gave me over the years.
14-6. Short.
We have Leona Doolan present at the moment, actually,
6-14.
and Laura Mannion, two of the St. Coleman's girls, presumably here to support Fiona. I think Leona's making a comeback to the handball circuit. She's been away from it for about 4 years.
She played in this year's senior
14-6.
doubles final
She
with
did, surely, yeah.
Fiona. They were beaten by Katrina Casey and Ashleen O'Keefe. I find it hard to see how Kira's going to chart her way back into this game.
Right out.
Like at 6-14, I know they're at the halfway stage. Like, but
6-14.
I just think a lead of that. I know you said that things kind of change around very quickly, but
Well, they have the potential to, but like that, look, it does depend on a player getting a good burst,
14-6.
which would obviously have to be in Kira's case, but Fiona seems to be both very
Out.
determined and very consistent so far today, so it'd be hard to stop her in her tracks.
15-6.
Nice shot. Crowd seems to be a little bit
16-6.
flat. Too
I
much
think Kira
applauding
sold
going
herself
on.
there. She kind of ran in underneath it, and then Fiona passed her down the
17-6.
right hand side. So a
Short
ball.
17-6 lead for Fiona.
8.5 minutes left.
6-17.
Good block. Fiona's good at blocking, in fairness.
17-6.
They're south as
Just
well.
out.
There's a lot of unforced errors creeping into Kira's game.
18-6.
20 minutes is a long time in there. You're really knocks the stuffing out you. You know all
19-6.
about that anyway, playing all the one while you play, Gavin.
Yeah, I would.
Six 19.
I might get into it yet. Remember, I'm looking for a few lessons actually.
Oh yeah?
Duxie only got into it late in his career, so
Nothing wrong with him playing one wall.
no.
He was well able.
He played. I don't think he played one ball until he
6-19.
was maybe well in his 40s, 45 or that, and he immensely enjoyed it. Then he used to enjoy coming here for the competition.
I'm not sure if you can
Over
block
the
from you
last
can't
number
block
of
from
years.
behind there now,
Right
so I'm
out.
not sure what this.
Kira's going to let it go, I
She's-
think.
yeah,
19-6.
she's not too happy about that, but
Wrong.
maybe you could go down to Glenbeigh for
6-19.
a bit of coaching.
Colin Crehan is watching. 2018 All-Ireland Senior Doubles champion. First time in about 40 years. The title went
7-19.
back to the Banner County. See, they had a big
Well deserved too. It's a great game.
homecoming there last week or the week before.
Oh, the wild on Kira's.
19-7.
Dermot
Shane
mocks it.
O'Neill. Shane O'Neill give you a few
Funny
lessons,
man,
Gavin,
Dermot.
yeah.
Right out.
Something like the lesson that I
7-19.
gave him in Loch McCrory one day, Dermot, will it? You might get me up there sometime into the complex and
I think Loch McCrory has a good tournament up there, doesn't it? That'd be
teach
a-
me the basics of one
19-7.
wall. I don't know how I got the commentary gig at the Irish Home Wall Nationals when I know nothing about the game.
Good block.
Oh, under her legs.
7-19.
Oh,
Another point to Kira.
Sorry.
8 plays to 19.
what have we got left on the clock? 5.5 minutes to go.
8-19.
It's good. I think that was good.
In or out?
Kira's looking for it. But
In
I
or
thought
out?
it was.
Out.
Oh,
I thought it was out, yeah.
alright, okay. Out meaning that
Out,
Kira
out.
goes back in. Kira was right. Joe's
Yeah,
sitting on the
19.
line now, so he'd have a better eye of it. Well
Oh,
got.
great shot from
Very well
Fiona
got.
Tully.
Push Kira right back out again. She wants to be moving in on them if she wants to maximise her play. That was out.
Out. Out. More.
Was out, was it?
Out. Fiona.
It's a hand out then.
Fiona.
Hand out.
It's out.
Or not a hand out, but a point, should I say.
9-19.
Creeping back the points now, 10, is it? Or is it
10-19.
9?
10 plays 19.
Yeah.
4 minutes. Fiona will be just trying to steady the ship. No,
Yeah.
just
She didn't get her
barely.
hand under that.
Kira didn't get it. Wasn't too far away though.
19-10.
No. She never is very quick on her feet, Kira.
Pardon?
I said she never is too far away. She's very quick on her feet. Kira is.
Mark.
Great shot from
be very
Fiona
fit.
Tully. Caught the
20-10.
line right on the right hand side. Brilliant shot with her left hand as well. On her knees, she played it. Great shot,
Well
great
picked.
retrieve.
Oh,
Right out.
Kira's pushing on
10-20.
here now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. It's another point.
11-20.
Oh. The idea was right.
The execution was
20-11.
wrong. Taking over there to see is my father all right in the stall. He's not getting swamped by customers.
No better man than Ned Buggy.
Kira calls for the ball.
11-20.
2 minutes forward, the time is ticked on, and that's a unforced error. I thought that was out.
Out. Out.
Wasn't
Out.
fouled.
If the shot's out, can you call if it's out? Just shout. Yep. It's all right. It's out. Out. Sorry. Yeah.
Joe was retrieving the
2011.
ball when the ball actually just bounced on the line, so he couldn't really see it. But it was out. I thought it was out.
Did you just say it bounced on the line, but then you thought it was out? That's a little bit contradictory, Gavin.
Was that what I said?
That's what
It
you
was
said.
out though.
So it didn't bounce on the line then?
21-11.
No, I said he was getting the ball, didn't I?
You did.
Out.
Well, what I meant to say, he was
11-21.
getting the ball when the ball was
I know.
bouncing,
I know.
so he couldn't really see it. 21-11. If you want to get up to that one,
Oh,
Out.
that one was out. Uh,
12-21.
Fiona kind of knocked the ball away there. I think it was an accident.
Mark. 13-21.
minute and a
13-21.
half. Well retrieved.
Ah, good shot. Great shot from Fiona.
She was well punished for that.
21-13.
Oh, just out.
Out. 13-21.
Point.
Good shot. 1 minute left.
14-21.
So the margin is 7
7
aces.
points,
That's
yeah.
7 aces that we spoke
I
about
know.
earlier in the game. She never really breached
She
the
didn't.
gap.
No, she didn't
but
really
she has
climb back
played.
into it.
21-14.
Oh, she's
You know,
really
there hasn't
fought.
been. Oh, she has fought
Yeah.
tooth and nail, but she just never.
She never
Oh,
really got
great
within
shot.
shout of 3. You know, if there was 2 or 3 points in it, you know,
22-14.
with the minute or 2 to go, it's anyone's game really. But
Fiona just had enough
7
daylight
points,
between,
yeah.
between
7
herself
points
and
is,
Kira the whole
one
time.
first error like that then as well. Oh,
Oh, no, here, go again.
And she served that a little bit quickly, did she?
yeah. Well, I'm not sure if he's given that or not. Or
She served it remarkably quickly, but
Kira
it's
hadn't
not
turned
going to be a
around.
Mark.
factor in the game, obviously. Apart from it being a little bit cheeky on Fiona's behalf.
That's it.
So we're
She
down to the
knows
last
she's okay.
6 seconds.
That's
Plus time up.
it.
Sorry about that. Well done.
So 24
Sorry,
ace,
no, that happened.
14 victory for Fiona Tully from St. Combs. So she joins Martina McMahon from Broadford in the Ladies Open final, and Fiona will be making her
thanks
first
for doing that.
appearance in the Blue Ribbon final here at Briefy House Hotel.